But looks like ZSMJ is going to be doing some creep pulling here. Gotta always be watching that mini map, and look at that sexy pull. Look at that sexy pull. I love it. I love ancient creep pulling with help of down creeps. I'm gonna see ZSMJ going to this little pocket of cash there later on. And this is what I mean with the map control. You could take Roshan fairly easily when they spawn, which have not spawned yet, and you could do cutesy little things like this, and just take a lot of gold. Meanwhile, do you see oh, who was there just a moment? We do Yamante trying to get his BKB quick, and he does have it, and really he is gonna need it now. He could blink in and for the initiation, using the Nirvana.my for initiation. There's nothing that goes to the BKB except a black hole, so we're gonna need a really quick black hole from Shuriken. Oh wow. Oh wow. A lot of big AoE going down. We do see the ultimate going from Yamante. Yamante picking up a quick double kill. We do see ultimate going there, only picking one, but there is a swap coming in from the Venge. Venge saving a swap for the black hole there. So really well played from the Sentinel, just wiping the Sentinel team, taking back whatever map control. They will get ZSMJ as well. ZSMJ is going to be chain stun and death here. Yeah, just 2 minutes stun on every single side. That BKB was a turning point of this mid game. Well done. Well done, but Yamante just flash farming across the map, not getting ganked anymore here. Once he got the BKB, he was able to freely initiate. The only thing that's on the Sentinel that could cancel BKB is the black hole there, but you really gotta know exactly when Nevermore blinks in, because you gotta blink in, you got a black hole. That animation, it was not instant. Well, it's semi-instant, but it's not like really instant, so you gotta be on your finger there. And meanwhile, on the Sentinel, there's a lot of spells that could cancel a BKB spell, such as the Warlock, such as the Swap, as we see Venge doing a good job bailing out his teammate with the canceling the black hole. So with this, I think the Sentinel here is looking forward to take some map control back, as they see just taking the mid tower. I think the bottom tower has fallen to creep as well. So just in a little bit of that like span of last 2 minutes here, we do see Sentinel clawing back with the hero kill, clawing back with their map control. You can see the creep waves are being completely pushed back. So LGD, realizing that they don't have the free roller coaster ride of a victory, ZSMJ still pulling like a champ. My God, look at that sexy pull cam. And I don't think the Sentinel is aware of this though. If the Sentinel starts hearing this, they could know. They don't have the warding here. They don't have any sight over on Sentinel, so I don't think they realize the Sentinel is pulling at this point. But it's sooner or later they'll catch on. If the Venge ever tear up on the side and sees like 18 creeps there, and it's literally 18 creeps, as we see, realizing that they're losing the map control, Draw Ranger decides to actually go for these camp quickly. And once she gets a camp, she will get her Manta. No, she does have a Manta, excuse me. So she's gonna get her quick butterfly next after this. She's farmed BKB Manta. That's a one farm draw. 27 minutes in, BKB Manta's helm, and really they are just doing a lot of draw. My God. And I mean, Sentinel kind of is a little bit like, okay, well, what's going on here? Vengeful Spirit actually picking up the Gem of True Sight a little bit early, I have to say, but it's kind of a high risk, high reward kind of thing. If you could, they just want a big team fight. So if you could push back the map advantage by getting a gem and start plucking down wards, that might be exactly what you need to walk into the mid game, walk into the late game with a huge advantage. And I think Venge is just trying to do that here. And Venge is just warding down absolutely everywhere. Notice how the wards has shifted up here. When they're completely losing, they're warding very defensive position. If you're on the MP3, I'm looking at the wards outside, just outside, near proximity of the Sentinel base here. The ward up that plateau on the between mid and top. Oh, looks like there's some initiation going on the Venge. Venge might be in trouble. Gets silenced by YYF. YYF going for the Orchid. A failing point out here. He does have a hood instead of a mecha. I'll talk about that later. But going back to the warding here, you can see that Vengeful Spirit warding extremely well when they're really on the defensive. The wards are extremely close to their base here. And once they have won that big team fight, they're pushing out and they're warding very aggressively as well. And you see the Enigma picking up a gem as well. So both sides picking up gem, and this is some really classic Asian counter warding, picking up gems for counter warding. As we see Tyler blinking very aggressively. I think he saw the creep being pulled there, and they just went in. But a little bit unfortunate. I don't even know why that was pulled. So earlier when I in the previous commentary I did with Darsan, I always say that a lot of players know where to ward, but they don't know when to ward which spot, which is really important. And again, this Vengeful Spirit doing it very well here, warding defensively and then warding offensively, and that was just a good job done by Venge here. And you can see that once once the LGD takes map control back, they're gonna go in with gem, counter war some, and then just go back and start pulling people. Oh no, that was not excuse me, I made a big huge mistake. That was not Enigma's gem, that was Vengeful Spirit's gem, and then Enigma took it from him after they killed him. So my mistake. But if they actually got the gem, that wouldn't been too bad too. So we see ZSMJ filthy rich. Let me see what gold she's sitting at. I'm gonna give a quick check. She's sitting at 3,000 gold, and you bet that Ancient Camp definitely help out a lot. A quick CS check. We do see Yamante at 200 gold, 200 CS, 30 minutes in. That is some insane. That is some insane CSing. 200 CS in 30 minutes is about. The long pause is Luminous trying to do math, and apparently when I'm fucking hyper like this, I can't do math. I think that's like 6 a minute, a little bit more than 6 a minute. Yeah, 6 a minute here. As we see, oh, nice 4 staff from Mushi here. He has 4 staff and Blink Dagger. That silence wasn't enough to get him there, and the high mobility of Liner even get the hell out on the other side of the camp. So really well played by Mushi to get the hell out. I don't know. It's really rare to see any person on the other team to get more farm than ZSMJ, but Yamate on Nevermore is a person in this world that could outfarm the farming robot. ZSMJ is a freaking farming robot. That mofo can farm, and he knows how to farm. He's sitting at 3,000 gold, so he could pick up an Eagle Horn. He could pick a saver for buyback, but we'll see what happens. So we're probably going to see a Blink Dagger initiation from the TIE Hunter. That's pretty cute. He tangled up, before going in. Get some nice regen there. And we'll see how it plays out. I don't think the Sentinel has what it takes to I mean the Scourge has what it takes to go head on with this. I think they have the better late game team, and I think with the better late game lineup they should just be content with turling. But Yamate is farming a little bit out of control here. As you can see, he even farmed ZSMJ's little Furbog there. I'm not sure why the hell it was there, but there we go. We're going to see some initiation going in. TIE Hunter is going to go in. TIE Hunter is going to be having his dagger cancel, so no blink yet. That acid spray is just canceling everything. That that alchemist pick was a pretty smart pick. Now I actually think about it, it really works out with the minus armor strategy, and it also cancels out a lot of blink daggers. They knew the Enigma will be going to blink dagger, so the Sentinel has a lot of answer for the Enigma, but it really comes down to positioning and initiation. And I have to say, if it comes down to things like this, I have to give the favor of LGD. Despite not having 2009, they are still, I believe, the better experienced team. And the fact that the Sentinel are using a stand-in, Yamate or not, they are using a stand-in. So I can't say the communication will be as good as Sentinel, as Scourge. But I don't know if this Enigma player is a stand-in as well. So going back to that, I don't know. So they're gonna do a little bit camping. This camping has been going back for like a couple minutes here. The Sentinel has a couple choices here. They could send ZSMJ in like this, as they're doing right now, because she has Aegis, and draw every spell from the Sentinel, and then have the big AoE to come in. Or they could just have the big AoE from Tide and Black Hole to come in first. Now we're going to see some initiation going on the Tide. Tide gets completely picked off. This is exactly what they needed from the Sentinel. They're going to go on YF does have Windrun on. No, Windrun is off now. So really well played by Mushi. That's the second time they picked off TIE Hunter. The first time was on this tower exchange on bottom. Where the TIE Hunter got just fingered by Mushi. So Mushi just playing this line extremely well, knowing what target he needs to pick off, when to pick off. He picked off the TIE Hunter before the initiation. That was really well done by Mushi there. So far, I think the Sentinel team is hanging in there, but you gotta keep in mind that Scourge has better late game with ZSMJ on Drow. Yamate on Nevermore not, but I don't know. I just think Drow Ranger is far the superior carry late game. But we'll see how it plays out as we see some more initiation. Vengeful Spirit a little bit in trouble. He is really tanking a lot of damage. There is a 4 staff there, but not enough. Also, notice what the items are picking up by Sentinel here. I have to say, Sentinel is just playing beautifully. They're playing beautifully strategic wise. You can see that a lot of force staff being picked up against the Enigma and Scourge. And when you see, let's say your Nevermore is being in black hole, you just force staff him out, and that's really a versatile item that I can't give enough credit for Sentinel picking up numerous force staffs here on Sentinel, as we see more initiation going on. And nice BKB from ZSMJ. ZSMJ should not change, should just focus on that range X. Good job there, and they should just back up now. They got the range X, they do not need to engage anymore, and I think Sentinel with that is in a huge lead, not just because taking the mid racks. Keep in mind that after you take the mid racks, not only you get a huge amount of map control, but you also get every time that creeps, every time Yamate goes to creep at the mid lane, the creep gold on mid lane is just gonna be halved or like quartered or a third or whatever. Like, he's gonna get absolutely no gold from the mid lane, and it's gonna take a lot of time for him to actually raise down the creep. So that Rax was huge there, and with LGD picking up an early Rax like this, it looks like they're really in a prime position to take a late game victory. I don't know why they're being so aggressive though. I still don't understand. Maybe they're afraid of Alchemist picking up a Radiance. Once Alchemist does pick up Radiance, they will run into a little bit of trouble. Maybe that's why they feel like they need to push here. But Alchemist is sitting at 1,000 gold only. No, oh wow, he does have Relic already, so that Radiance is coming quick. So I don't know. Yeah, once they have the Radiance, they do stand a fighting chance now. So maybe LGD is why they're just pushing desperately. They want at least 2 Raxes down, and they're gonna go for this tower. This tower is just gonna take under a lot of heavy fire. ZSMJ 35 minutes. Oh, he's gonna get Hex. Tie Hunter coming in with his ultimate here. Black Hole coming in, but there is going to be a swap there, so nice swap canceling. And there is a Yamate ultimate coming out. They will pick off Tie Hunter. YYF taking a lot of damage, but he is using his focus fire. He is taking a lot of damage from the tower. He will be picked off. He does have Aegis though. Aegis on Aegis on the Draw Ranger. Excuse me. YYF is going to try to get the hell out. Draw Ranger doing a lot of damage, but just respawning with Aegis completely out of his position from his teammate. He's going to get picked off here, and the chase is on. They're going to try to get the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to be being picked off. Nice force staff from the to the Alchemist to push the Alchemist forward to get that little cast going, to get a little brewing thing going. So really, Sentinel winning another huge team fight as my whatever that's called, frames per second, FPS is dropping like crazy here. So really, that's another huge victory for Sentinel, but you gotta keep in mind they're still on the defensive. Despite picking up the Radiance on Alchemist, they still really are down at lane. So I really don't know. Right now, after the Alchemist picked up the Radiance, I think Scourge is just content to turtle and then just extend on the map control. Because really, I think that push, that timing push, if you will, was trying to get to the Alchemist, get to the Rax before the Alchemist finishes the Radiance. Now that he's finished his Radiance, there's really no rush anymore, in my opinion at least. ZSMJ could farm to his heart's content until it gets double Rapier and Own. But earlier I was saying I think ZSMJ at 35 minutes had Manta, BKB, Butterfly, Treads, and Helm. That is a sick farm. Speaking of farm, I'm going to talk about a little bit CS, but I think there is some initiation going on there. A nice swap Hex combo, and they will pick off the tie very easily. Chrisbug, without the ward support from his warders, it's going to be ganked. I think the Sentinel could push top as well with this map advantage. And going back to farming here, no, are they going to go initiate on the Alchemist? No, Alchemist very tanky here. And we do see what's going on. We do see, is Warlock going for a Agaceptor, or is he going for BKB? He is sitting at Ogre Axe, so that's kind of interesting. Is it? I mean, BKB, I don't think, I guess BKB is okay, but I really haven't seen a pro player make a not a BKB. Yeah, I've never seen a pro player make BKB or what do you call it? Or Agaceptor on the Warlock, as we traded a Warlock. No, who the hell died? We traded a line for a for Draw Ranger. Never a good trade there, but well done by Yamate, blinking with his BKB on and taking a lot of damage. I think they could take this mid tower. They could probably swing top if they want to take the top tower, or they could just go mid